Ahlan wa sahlan and welcome. Welcome here to the Millennium stage at the Kennedy Center from wherever you are coming. Welcome here, whoever you are, and thank you for coming to see the one night only performance here in DC of 11 Reflections on September, presented tonight as part of the Women's Voices Theater Festival. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining each other in an act of memorializing and challenging, grieving and healing, in an act to remember the dismembered parts of our shared histories. I'm Rasha, and after the show, if you'll stay, I'll be returning to invite you all into a discussion together. So please find a comfortable seat with a good view and open your heart and your thoughts for the magnificent, multi-dimensional performance being offered by this powerful ensemble of players. Thank you.
I'd been under for days. I was trying to remember where I had been in the days before and what a beach looked like. Yes, the beach. I remembered. The collapse, of course, and apple pie sliced out of the Pentagon and tearing the screen to lean out the window so that I could see what was smoking. But I was trying to remember the beginning of September, but I couldn't see past it. I couldn't see the past of it. For those first few moments, under the dam, everything that came before was journeying toward my embattled city. After a year of estrangement, like an identity exile, I brace myself for the absence. That moment of not seeing. Lower Manhattan, so much lower now and forever laced with this smoke of memory. What are we bracing ourselves for? What are we warring against? A fear of annihilation? What are we bracing ourselves for? What are we warring against? A fear of annihilation? An agitation building, a suicide bomb within, fortified by this need for vengeance, as if 3,000 vessels of flesh were not enough. As if the taste of blood left in our mouths inspired a hunger for meat. Warships surrounding this island like so many wars before. Tell me, are you protecting the natives or destroying them? Should we leave you there, parked in the ominous murky waters, a cold reminder of an imagined threat? You wait while we destroy each other. Should we fly our flags high and hope that bravado will indeed be enough to keep us safe, my embattled city? What made you think you were the center to begin with? How could you declare yourself this nexus of commerce and trade, covering the blood of chafed hands and broken bones in ticker tape, and 200 floors of files now carpeting the streets, now blankets of ash, turning our world of visceral color to black and white, turning back history to a silent film, covering every action in shades of death? A finger lying in the rubble beckons to be found. Why? Only to further this torment of being lost. The bombardment of images relentless, our minds invaded hourly by covert operations and armies of media, melting into propaganda, manufacturing any enemy will do, because now retaliation is more important than truth. There's a new enemy, the cowboy says, reinventing the Indian yet again. But the cowboy always stays the same. 'Cause 500 years of practice makes perfect, and repetition creates reality. And what is real collapses again and again, dissolving, crumbling, falling. And I am riding the wreckage down, trying to decide whether or not to jump. And I wonder, who would take my hand? Drop is from there. If blood can be calibrated, every fourth drop carries the desert, drips from the cedar, stains a small rock on the shore. Every fourth drop knows the intimacy of sirens, the smoky trail of hookah, and wrinkled hands, hard as olives, freshly picked. If blood, indeed, can carry such things, and they say it can, those same who lift our arms and pass radar through our bodies at the gate, those same who swear they will never forget, but daily do, those same who point flags like arthritic fingers, gnarled and tight, they search my face for it. They count every fourth drop. They believe in the calibration, the undeniable evidence that I am 1/4 from there. Wherever there is this September. And every fourth drop boils this time of year, leaping in alarm and rage, screaming past the sinews to insist on mingling with the other three, to insist in its cellular universe that there is no detectable difference. I am of you, each says. I cannot be separated. I run through you as you do me, but you waste my blood as yours, as if it were yours to waste. I am dripping from the cedar tree, dripping from the cloudless sky, staining these rocks, this shore, and spilling you all over me as if you were mine to spill. I am boiling against your cold. I am cutting the sky with my scream. I carry the sound of the air raid through veins, embedded with shrapnel. I am the fourth drop, every fourth drop, ringing through the desert, not knowing how anyone will ever hear. So I count each drop of blood that falls, and ask if every fourth drop ran together and infused the other three until all were four and one were one, would I be a different person? In a different world? Would it have been a different day? Or would I be September?
My fellow citizens, at this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger. On my orders, coalition forces have begun striking selected targets of military importance
a very
to undermine Saddam Hussein's ability to wage
the way it
war.
was before. The way that the media has just grabbed any Tom, Dick, or Sally and put them in front of a camera.
Reminder of the United States and Britain have made a series of strikes against targets in Afghanistan.
Every nation in this coalition has chosen.
She is purple today, full of lavenders and whites, lingering, chilly morning, drying yellow hangs as if relinquishing, greens fade almost into memory. She is sky, crisp blue as 14 years ago. Without warning, without expectation, the illusion of another normal day. A splash of red bursts above in treetops. It will grow slowly over weeks, spreading until the whole tree is ablaze. This world is not conclusion, quotes the poet on a gravestone slab. A flash of yellow, like sun, flame. A squirrel approaches with acorn, mouth stuffed, threatening gestures. He runs to bury a truth everyone will forget by spring. But something will grow there, beyond his control. One plummets, then three more. A bird startles in a bush. Another drifts slowly twirling, dancing, lightly catching branches as she falls, just trying to remember, to cling just a little longer. Another hangs, limp, quivers, brown smears across what once was, blackened underbellies, scarlet, chattering, emerging from faded, distant. This metaphor nags. Pocks and holes, scar surfaces, cut membranes somehow eaten through, gnashed, eroding at the point. It's a constant, quiet rain of death. Amidst beauty, sky crisp September, as if normal. All go about their day, not noticing how many fall, how many things are changing, burning, barren. All the brown, red, yellow we just step over, step on, ignore, rake, bury, as if no life were lost. I wash my body in Beirut as missiles rain on abandoned bridges, crowded parks, and ancient ruins still defiant. Sibelbeck remembers Rome and whispers nightly between breaking sound barriers, "We're still standing." As summer rains, I bathe in citronella and olive oil, blood of Gaza, Tyre, and Tripoli dripping from my right hand as Baghdad bubbles from my left. You see, the rains began on my birthday, and I'm as old as Jesus, though faith escapes me, fleeing on a battered bus, and poetry waves a white flag from the window. Don't shoot. I seek solace in hummus and lamb, and remember drinking pomegranate juice on Hamra Street as newly reconstructed buildings shimmered in the sunlight just last September. I bathe in the blood of Beirut, and the rains keep falling, phosphorus, green, and rusted orange, smoking like acid through carpet, burning through sky. But Saida remembers the lion-hearted king. Tyre remembers Alexander the Great. And I remember 1982. The Mediterranean floods with the bodies of evacuees as my inbox floods with emails, and Phoenician ports crumble into memories of smoking nargile on the Corniche at sunset, of nightclub dancing on massacre graves, of wandering at banana trees in southern Lebanese landscapes. See, I'm tired of explaining, and the rain keeps falling, as if natural, as if no one could stop it, as if all we have is memory, as if mint could cleanse our palates of war. Beirut remembers the French, as Mount Lebanon remembers locusts, as cedars remember Ottomans, as Kana remembers Israel the first time, as we all remember 1982, don't we? As the Lebanon, the mountains, the cedars, the sea, all will remember us. Drenched, loofah in hand, scrubbing this flesh until it splits, washing, bathing, begging the rains to stop. Suddenly, I remember Byblos, full of ruins, but still standing.
The shadows of the fallen glide quickly over the corpses of the sunken, perfectly preserved, exactly as they fell. One floats submerged, as if alive. Serenity disturbed only by the rustling of those still on the branch. Wind ripples surface, catches their reflection, and I wonder if they see themselves, if they ever look down. Sun shines through veins and brightest at the edge of shadow. But when she hides, the sunken disappear, obscured by the mirage of clouds and the memory of the floating. So many counter currents now, it doesn't matter which way the water flows. It's littered with death in all directions. And then the long one, violet red and burning orange, the one we never thought would fall, the beautiful, the strong, the one we believed that life would cling to decades more. He too let go, as if held only by a drop of dew. The smell of decay, at least in leaves, is sweet. I could linger here forever, gazing into the depths of loss. But the dirt is cold, and the water colder, and sun bounces blinding off the surface of so much silence. Suddenly broken by a boy's distant scream and a helicopter overhead. See, every time I see a tree, I see its brilliance and wonder how many more. How to create in this world of destruction with so many ghosts just floating by. I sit on the banks of reality, so far, without even a pen to write. Afghanistan. Observing the movement of metaphors, without even a gun to bury. Fire is orange. Sunlight is orange. Shirts are orange, or paper is orange. Hair can be orange. Construction is orange. Rust is orange. Hate is orange. Oranges are orange. Fear is definitely orange. Accents are orange, fumes are orange, deceit is orange, sickness is orange, or phosphorus, orange. Flowers are orange, nightlights are orange, traffic cones orange, songs can be orange, or violence, orange. Voices are orange, baggage is orange, waiting is orange, coughing is orange, crackling orange, anger can be orange, and threat, I suppose, is orange. Suspicion is orange, limitation is orange, insecurity orange, Texas is orange, lies are orange, Texas is orange, Homeland Security, you guessed it, orange for 10 years, orange, alert, alert! OMG, do you believe it? It's like the color of the air, again, it's orange. Notices are orange, warnings are orange, intimidation orange, security orange, searches are orange, greed is orange, enforcement orange, transportation, security, administration, definitely orange. I think that intimidation is orange, madness is orange. I think that madness must be orange. Alert, alert, alert! Fear is definitely orange. If you see something, say something. If you see something, can you me something? Can you see me? Oh, say, can you say something? Say something orange. Say orange, think orange, alert! dreaming. The voice of a man disintegrating. Couldn't tell. Talking about a war or video game. I was dreaming. Airplane. Sleep interrupted. Mouse clicks. Mini bombs. Laptop. Said he missed his friends. I was leaving. Dreaming. Day of the vote. Day of the dead. Child flames. Dancing. Just calls left to remember. I was praying. Airplane. My people. Guzzling blood. Voting dia. De los muertos. Honor the dead. Broken dreams. Wake up. Video. We are not cowboys. This is not freedom. Take me home.
The Marines moved through the ruins of Fallujah, looking for any gunmen who had not fled or been
We
killed.
are up against something here that's insidious.
Just to bring to justice Osama bin Laden,
nameless,
does it also
faceless,
include toppling the
shadowy.
Taliban?
The issue is
people
American coalition forces in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq,
We have
to free its
security, but I don't think we can
not against Islam, against terrorist organizations and those that harbor them.
The reminder, all former leaders of the United States and Britain have made a series of strikes against targets in Afghanistan.
Who am I to write? Yet who will write this? If not, who will write this woman pain, this drowning? Hey, who will remember this woman, the boat, her children, sister I never knew, who drowning in this sea of Ya Allah. This woman cast or capsized over, one less body. Who decided? Who decided the women should be in front? Women and children first, front line. Who decided they wouldn't shoot, they wouldn't throw her over? They did. This woman, these children, fleeing, lost, beaten. This woman beating children, shot or burning, dead or pregnant. She said, war just brings more rape, more war, over the border, aids from soldiers, more women spreading, children drowning to escape this war. Who decided they wouldn't shoot? They said, no, they won't shoot. Women and children, pray. Frontline, pray. They won't shoot, pray. They did. Who decided overboard in the blazing desert? He commanded, engage the enemy. Farming at night by the roadside. Engaged. Planting seeds, not bombs. Throwing rocks for tears, grenades for oil. Rocks for martyrs, walls for land. Rocks, paper, tears, ya Allah. Who decided? Man with phallus filled with bullets. She said, you're on my side? How do I know? Rocks, paper, rape, boat, virus, rape, frontline story. But who will write her story? Drowning in this sea of Iraq, Bengal, Somalia, Lebanon, Congo, Bahrain, Yemen, Libya, Tunisia, Syria, Afghanistan, Palestine, ya Allah. They did pray. Who did pray? This life pray. She said, I understand faith now. But who am I to write this life? This woman, this ocean, who will write this war? So, when are we going to talk about the war? Oh, the war. The war. Terror. In the desert. like pure pomegranate juice. Sing in the promised land of Eve's sickles, icicles frozen like daggers at the throats of pilots winding through ravines of ancient blah. 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 Ooh, winds of timing, there couldn't be words enough to stop the bury all knives carving mass gray. 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 Apes in wrath-colored camouflage, even gorillas would be ashamed to wear houses of stolen ammunitions, appartitions, missing parts of migrant Phi, tears falling like seeds in the underworld at each other's throats, hanging hair balls cut from dead seas. This is, did I die? I want to say something. Control, in control. I want. So, when are we going to talk about the war? She says again, we will be judged for not doing enough to stop. It stop Iraq for not to stop. I didn't do it. Enough to do, if enough to do, won't do, didn't do. We didn't do it. We didn't stop. Another round, stop. Deploy, stop. Delay, stop. Every 30 seconds, stop. 10, 9, stop. Another spin, media spin. Stop, spin, stop, spinning, spinning, stop. Can't stop spinning, stop it. Why won't you stop it? Another round, stop. We didn't stop. It's due to stop. Overdue, stop. Paid our dues. Stop. Enough. Enough to stop it. Enough. Stop. Up. Up. Remember, stop, sept, all, curl up, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. I'm lost on a road I have not chosen. Forgive me if I ever disobeyed you. I am traveling, no return. I've had enough crying. No tears come. My eyes blame this age of treachery in this estranged land. Don't blame me. I'm wandering, wondering if the travel will help me forget. And while revolution rages on, I search for the words, the world I'd hoped one day to speak, longed for, dreamed, they die in miscarriage, only to be conceived again and again by the same ill-fated partners. Idealism and rage, or love and sacrifice, or was it struggle and abandon? Yes, she struggles in me, unborn in me, the childless, unwanted, uninvited, incomplete, yet undeniable. She struggles to live, to breathe, to fight her way into being despite the inadequacy of the world, the womb she feeds from. She knows blood already before birth. She carries the dreams of those who came before. She is the dream, kicking and bleeding her way into this world, even if she arrives in pieces, even if she must be remembered by the ones who conceived her, even if she only scatters seeds of the possibility of her being, fruit unripened yet consumed, or too ripe and already falling from the tree of knowledge, of carnage, of survival and sin, limbs broken, skin smashed, seeds of the underworld bursting on pavement, the casings of the fruit rotting in the streets, the red of blood and womb and fire, the blood of birth, conception and destruction, bursting in the land of hieroglyphs, bursting in the oldest city where brother smashes the head of brother just one generation after the flood. Sea water has broken and the streets are full, and as we struggle to make sense of the signs, this child called revolution, she is growing. No one knows yet what will become of her, and this fire raging, these streets flooding the red, but she is in the world among us now, in crying freedom, and there is no turning back. And as we struggle to make sense of the signs, this child, she is growing. No one knows yet what will become of her, but she is in the world among us now, crying freedom. Come on back. Thank you. Oh.